I was married and people were shipping us back then.
Yep.
Give off the vibes, you know?
I don't know
We
what
give
you're
off
talking
the
about.
vibes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Jonas, did you give up the energy drinks at some point in favor of coffee?
Yeah, I did. I mean, every once in a while I'll have like a Red Bull if I'm having like a really like long, horrible work cycle. But I mean, I don't like the feeling anymore. You know, I mean, I used to be like, oh, I'm on top of the world, I'm extreme. But you know, it's like after a while, you just.
That's exactly what it used to sound like too. It was really weird.
No, but like, I mean, I used to be in much better shape also.
Weren't we are? I think we all at some point were in a lot better.
I mean, in 2010, when, you know, around the time I did that picture for Stilger, I biked. There was a day where I biked 35 miles. Okay,
it's true. He did. He was a madman.
And then the 2000.
I followed him in the sky, squeaking and flapping the whole way.
Thank you.
I have a request, Jonas.
Yes.
Bring back the mullet.
No. Oh.
Yes, look at that 1997 picture. That is awesome.
The time has passed. All right, fine. I'll bring back the mullet if Rick brings back the Chindy with the gun.
Give Chindy a gun? Okay, that's easy.
To Chindy your gun.
It looks like you have a gun there.
He said that. All right, Jonas, mullet time.
Yeah, but I'd actually have to follow through on this first.
That's right. The ball is in Rick's court now.
Give in.
Hard. God, the mullet. You know, that's an artifact of my 90s like otaku phase. Like basically, I was.
Don't be mean, Jonas. I'm growing my hair back out.
Oh, you mean you want me to actually grow it out? That.
Oh, Jonas, I know what you need to do. You need to make an image of what everyone thinks the 80s are, and it's like the neon retro wave stuff, and then what the 80s actually were, and it's just you in a mullet.
Literally all it was me and a mullet.
Oh my. Everybody going back to...
I mean, you feel free to grow your hair back out. I don't care. But I'm talking about that style of Jonas.
Okay, what is happening right there?
I don't know, but I love the big glasses and the mullet.
No.
We're just talking all about people 1980 style here now. So what gives?
I don't know.
What is with that? Wait.
Oh shit! My tablet driver crashed.
So what's going on?
Let me try that again.
What is up with 2008, Jonas?
You did bring back that checkerboard shirt from 99, 2002.
I actually had that.
Going all full villain there.
No,
No, he looks like a grunge something.
No, I call that my bowling shirt because that's mostly what I did with it.
No, I'm talking about 2008.
Oh, I don't know what was going on there. I was going through like an honesty period.
And then right back to the red shirt, 2009.
You know what's funny, Jonas?
Give me a second.
Yeah,
alright.
Something weird is happening with my controller.
We're having fun.
Okay.
What's
Hopefully
funny to
will
me?
just fix it.
I hope so.
Okay.
What's funny to me is looking at that 2009 picture and no.
He's got the code. Everybody get the code.
Okay.
I got the code.
Also, it just hit midnight, and that means it is now my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Game Cobra.
Thank you.
I had no idea.
37 years old.
Oh, that's right. You are
Okay, game's up.
barely you are like a tiny bit over a month younger than me.
Are there any Canadian birthday customs like slapping a fish or something?
Didn't you ask that last time?
Is that fucking fish, Jenga?
Not like that here. Oh, what the? Oh.
Neutral spirits.
Thanks for the rocks, George. Jeez.
I just sprang there.
No, the only Canadian tradition for something like that I've heard of is that when your first child is born, you're supposed to plant a maple tree so that they will have syrup for them for generations, for their generation.
I would like to reiterate the journal scraps that people are putting into the chest. Those journal scraps are specific to you and the next one in the list that you don't have. So putting them in there actually is not useful.
I'm not sure how to use them though. Like they're not.
You hold them and right click, just like a secret note. But I guess
Festival of Ice. That's today.
Oh my God! It's winter. DC, we have to get you the magnifying glass.
I got it. Okay,
Did you?
there we go. Yeah, I got it.
You did get the magnifying glass?
Yes. So
Okay.
now I see. I ship this last shattered by tempest and unforgiving seas. I find myself stranded shore. My crew is perished. But
Waiting for Festival of Ice.
Let me get on my horse.
I don't have that thing yet, so. Oh, hey GC. You're still on the island, right?
Yes, I'm heading back.
Do we want him to go check the chi challenges since it's Monday?
Will they still be there tomorrow?
Oh yes, I'm sure they will. I guess just come on. We can probably do it afterwards too.
Yeah.
I can.
Except for there's no way we can get back in time, I guess.
Super Timmy D says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
From all of us to you, happy birthday.
I have a birthday
I
song.
remember how that goes too. Happy days. It's all the best to you, and then he keeps repeating it until he's dead or something.
Hey, all your dreams come true.
We wish it was our birthday so we could party too.
Yeah.
Here,
it's your birthday.
For your birthday, you get the traditional sound of glass breaking.
Nah, I'm not. I'm too nice for that.
Where are you, GC?
You could have told me it was your birthday.
I've watched too many Vinestar streams. I associate that sound with emulator crashing.
It's funny. I'm absolutely gonna adopt that.
Where are you,
You're gonna
GC?
adopt some coffee.
GC?
Just take the obelisk back, and you'll be like basically right here.
Okay, sorry about that. What did you guys say?
Where are you?
Waiting for you.
Oh,
Come and knock on the door. We've been waiting for you.
I know her.
Where are you?
I thought I heard something fall over here.
Where are you,
back up.
GC?
I'm heading back. I'm heading to the totem. Gotta run back. Okay, here I come.
At this,
We have
I don't know
until
what
2
time.
p.m., GC.
I was gonna say I don't know what time it ends, so this is pushing it.
It's 12:40.
Oh no!
What?
Am I gonna? It's down
12:50.
south.
What?
What do you mean it's down south?
It's the ice festival where you do the ice.
Yeah,
festival.
you should be warped directly onto the farm.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then you just come down
I
to
went,
the south
I
exit.
went north by accident. I'm going south right now. Ugh.
Alright, it's 110.
Oh, Stu, get out of my way. Or not Stu. There. Jeez.
There you are.
Hey!
That scared me.
That was more of a cliffhanger than I thought it was going to be.
All right. Oh, hey, is this pear new?
Oh my god.
Pretty sure
What a
the
way to
girl's
start
always
the
been there.
Where's the shop? I want to see the shop. Show me the shop. Where's the shop? Give me the shop. There's somebody's kid just standing out in the freezing cold.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Ooh, oh, it's the secret lady with her pig.
Those onesies are
I'm
rated
sorry.
for. Those onesies are rated for 20 below. So.
You say the secret lady with her pig.
Yes.
Wasn't she
That
a
should-
in Twin Peaks?
Stoker, you know, the secret traveling cart lady.
Where is she?
She's literally right here.
Wow, she's completely invisible
right
to me.
Yay! More failed asset flips.
Hey, a winter tail. I'll take that.
I mean, in theory, all of these decorations are things that you could get for free out of the furniture thing.
Wow, this is amazing. Like, all of this is just blank, empty space to me, but I can't pass through it. That's incredible.
Well, here, listen.
Well, no, I found the way to talk to her, but...
It was a pig. The pig? You're talking to
the pig makes noise?
Yes. Right-click on the pig. Pig's right here.
And you pet the pig.
Yeah, pet the pig.
Pet the pig. Pet the
I like
pig.
that you pet it and it's like oink, 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 oink. Why don't they serve any food at this festival anyway? Seems like it's a bit of a mistake.
I don't know. I don't need to talk to more people.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Where's Haley, though? I'm kind of curious. Hey! Oh, there you are. Oh, never mind.
Haley.
Oh, let's see if I can do better than I did last time.
I think you have to, don't you?
That's true.
Do you see which one are you going to?
The one right next to me.
Okay. Are you kidding me? You made me wait half an hour to catch him. GC is killing it.
I'm hungry for victory.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he won last time.
I'm not doing too bad either.
I think we tied last time.
No, I didn't win last time for sure.
Give it your
Oh,
all.
wait a minute.
No,
Rick. Sorry.
Rick pulled ahead because he definitely had a lot better luck.
Mop. Mop.
Are you all actually competing, or is it just like for fun?
Yeah,
No, we're competing.
Okay.
We're totally competing.
Look at those fish flip.
Are you kidding me? That's the second algae I've gotten.
Diego
Garbage.
says, David, you have a sensor, a glitch that makes it look like you have a sensor bar on your crotch.
Yeah, I've seen it too. It's funny.
Frederick wishes you a very happy birthday. GC.
Thank you, Frederick.
I believe
had
that
that
was a
fish caught.
four-way tie.
I literally had that fish caught. Like, it said perfect, and I don't think it gave it to me.
Oh, hang on.
I believe that was a four-way tie. I think we all caught
Garbage.
6.
I've been robbed. I caught 2 algae and had that fish caught.
Rick, your captions are bleeped.
Gleeped, oh no.
Man.
It is a four-way tie!
Garbage.
The captioner isn't responding. Hold on.
Nah. Shit.
Try that again.
Well, hey, if we all get 2,000, that means that, hey, more money, right?
That's incredible, though. I cannot believe. I thought I was gonna tie with Game Cobra the way we were going. I can't believe all 4 of us tied. You know what? That's the ideal outcome.
I like this outcome too because I was just a split second from winning.
So is this
okay, now Captain should be on.
Is this dressed spinner actually any good?
Oh, you got a dressed spinner?
Yeah. These are my prizes. I got a dressed spinner, a barbed hook, and a magnet.
Oh, it's because you haven't won before.
And a saber's cap.
That's the first prize that you get for winning. After that, you get 2,000 G for every consecutive time you win.
Oh, interesting.
The dressed spinner just makes you like get fish on the line faster.
Okay.
Okay. Town billboard. A curious substance. Rasmodia seeks an extremely rare and powerful goop known as ectoplasm. It can be found in the remains of slain ghosts. Or 100 pieces of bone for Gunther. We have to find and put them in. Both of them are 7 days.
Okay, so a curious substance, if you can get the ectoplasm, you get the mini obelisk recipe. Let me look at the other one. Fragments of the Past, is that the one you said?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The mini obelisk, basically you put 2 down on the farm and you can teleport like on your farm between 2 places instantaneously. The bone mill, you put bone stuff in, like any bone stuff, and it creates like random fertilizers.
So do you want to try a curious substance then?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So all we got to do is just
kill ghosts until you get ectoplasm.
Kill ghosts.
So, yeah. Back to the skull caves.
Gotta get out there. You gotta start busting.
Okay.
Oh God, I found it. My old Flangermon.
Is Rick going to make it?
I would try to play it, but I can only play about the first 5 notes of the riff.
And I've got level 5 farming somehow. Do I want rancher or tiller? I want tiller. I don't get enough animal products. I don't have any animals other than the horse.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Of course, of course.
Claro que sí.
No one can talk to a horse, of course. It is, of course, unless the horse
is the famous Mr. Ed.
That sounds like one of your Undertale voices. Or
everything sounds like one of my Undertale voices.
Or maybe Spiritfarer, I can't remember.
Spiritfarer. I did a lot of strange voices for Spiritfarer. Sometimes I think I may have chosen some voices that were inappropriately silly for that game.
That was like a theater class.
I loved my Susan voice on it. That was good. Oh, that game.
Haven't all of our games where we voice characters been like a theater class?
Yeah.
Yes.
Snowing tomorrow. A little extra luck today.
I said I feel upset that I missed the Spiritfarer playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. It was only a tour de force, sometimes referred to as the greatest game of our generation or any generation.
Yeah, it was a moment.
I don't think it's that.
Well, you know what? Anything that makes you feel better.
Miller's pressing up about.
Just so y'all know, there's a new cutscene at the Robin's house.
Is it the one involving the bed?
Okay, so Stoker's seen it already.
I have. I took Robin's side.
Yeah, I think I will be too.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about last night, because I was like, come on, there's lots of practical uses for 4 posters. and y'all were like, Stoker, can you turn down the horny juice for like 5 minutes? And I was like, nope.
No, please don't. No, please don't. Just actually don't.
And I was like, yeah, you can hang 4 donuts. I mean, you can put a donut each post when you're hungry.
Okay, when you were first talking about hanging up donuts, I had a very different thought.
Yeah, that's where my mind went.
Donuts. Glazed donuts.
Jonas.
You need to get the spray bottle.
Okay, anyway.
All right, is there a specific amount? Is there a specific amount of ectoplasm we need?
I think it was just one.
One single uno. It's a supposedly very rare thing.
Right.
So while y'all are doing that, I'm going to go back to the island and find out what the cheat challenges are.
So what did they use for ectoplasm in like Victorian stances? It was like cheesecloth or something, right?
Yeah, it was cheesecloth.
That's funny.
You're talking about the pictures where they tried to fake ghosts?
Yeah. Or they like throw it on somebody like, it's material from the dead. It's the afterlife.
Yeah, it was cheesecloth. Like I say, it was a cheesy effect.
Oh, GC's already here.
Chop down trees.
It's just funny to think like all the things they could use. It's like, yeah, this seems like something a ghost would produce. Let's throw it on somebody.
Oh, it's raining on the island and Jim Bird right here.
It's weird seeing rain in the winter in this game.
Yeah, it's just typical up here.
You can't even tell that it's any season except for summer, basically, while you're on the island.
I'm guessing for you, GC, it just goes straight to snow. Like it's nothing, and then it's just snow, right?
Not exactly. But I should say though, freezing rain, when it starts coming down here, it hits hard.
I don't mind that. I hate when it's like icy. Like it's, like there's like.
Oh, it's icy when it happens.
I was gonna say, like, what? How else would you describe freezing rain except icy?
There's the dry kind. No, I mean icy on the ground. Like,
it's raining dry ice.
Yeah, it's. I would have questions.
Terrifying.
One of the scary things. One of the scariest things back when it was really bad when I was a kid. There was an icicle in my grandfather's house. It was so big it could touch the floor from the top of his roof. It was that scary.
Well, I mean. Huh. Wow, I've never actually seen one that big.
Yeah.
All right, so
and I had to be the guy that actually poked it and watched it fall. And I was like, "Oh, I'm getting the hell out of there."
Yeah.
That was something that back then. Ice can't grow that big. I said.
No, it sure can. The biggest one I saw was about 1 foot long, I think.
All right, well, unfortunately, the 2 options that we have are 2 that we've done already. So the reward stays the same, but it appears that we're actually given 1 less day to complete them. Which doesn't really matter. But there's the cheese cuisine, which is ship 100,000 worth of freshly cooked items, and cheese prismatic grange, which is 100 of every color again.
Which has the best reward?
35 for the prismatic grange, 25 for the cuisine, 13 days for both.
Oh, then let's just do the one with the better reward.
Yeah, I mean, there's really simple things that we have a lot of, like copper ore and crud that work well for some of the colors.
One thing I'll never forget about the ice down here, though, when I was growing up, we used to have, like, there used to be a hill at the school, and the hill, when it was freezing with ice, it would slide. The kids go on it all the time because how icy the hill was, and we would just slide on it all day before recess was over. It was amazing.
Like just ice or like snow on it?
Like ice.
Jesus.
Here we go.
We basically had a free slide every winter at this hill at school, people would just like to play competitions to see how far people could slide on it.
You know, you start
Ectoplasm.
talking about that, and I
Got
thought
it
you were
already?
going to say that you had to walk
Yeah,
uphill
also I'm
both
stuck in the
ways
stairs, so I had to...
No, to get to school every day.
Yeah.
Who wants the ectoplasm? The wizard?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh yes, I was looking for prismatic shards. That's right. I'm probably gonna be too late for that now, though.
Oh, hey, GC.
Hello. I only got time now for collecting the fishies.
Collecting the fishies, collecting the fishies, collecting the fishies.
God, it's gone like Marion.
Collecting fish. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh,
Nope, get back, horse. Oh, inventory full.
It leads
That's
to
why I
a
was saying.
nunnery.
Okay,
I got another golden coconut, but that's it.
Okay, let's see here.
Who else?
I should sell some of this stuff first.
Whatever.
You alright there, Jonas?
No, stupid.
You don't say.
Just turn my phone off.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one time when I was in school class learning about computers, I had an Alucard avatar, but of course it was copy and paste.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, it's brimming with the energy of forgotten souls. Perfect. Now be gone. I shall require perfect silence to discern the true nature of this substance.
Okay, so 100 copper ore.
I've already got 100 shadow or void essence on me.
Oh yeah, we still need 100 ginger. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we still need to do that. We're halfway there, and
yeah.
we still have most of the month to go.
Whoa, we're living on a prayer.
Okay, so green, fiber.
There should be a bunch of fiber in the chest on the island.
Tons of it.
I have 100 fiber right here.
Huh, I didn't get the recipe for... Oh, it probably comes in the mail tomorrow. That's right.
Now for yellow,
Hey.
I could use gold ore. I have too much of that.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
Just wait a second.
Inventory
Okay,
full. How's
so-
my inventory full? Oh.
Inventory is full.
Okay, so bait counts as red, which I should have plenty of. Okay, I've got the 100 red.
Okay,
I've got
so
100 red and purple.
I have 100 orange, 100 yellow, 100 green. That leaves blue. What counts as blue?
I'm looking for a really easy one.
Does slime count as blue, or is that green?
Uh,
What about
so I say that's
No, iron does.
Iron probably counts as white.
Yeah, it does not count.
Let's see.
basically transparent blue, and when you think of slime, you think of slimes from Dragon Quest.
Okay, so unfortunately, blue is going to be by far the hardest. Like, I
What
don't know
counts
if
as
we
blue? Does
The
iron
ones that
count
are-
as blue?
No,
I said
that's
no.
what Rick just asked.
Let's
sorry.
see.
I don't know if anybody saved up a bunch of frozen geodes. Blackberries count as blue.
Oh, let me see how many blackberries I have.
30 blackberries.
Blueberries, of course, count as blue.
I have 32 blueberries.
I have 23 blackberries. How many do we need?
100. Clams.
I actually have 100 somewhere on my farm, but I don't know where it's at.
Actually, that's
What?
25 black. Actually,
Blueberries.
that's.
Oh, I'm here. I might as well go check.
Yeah, I just don't know where I put. Oh, never mind. Or never mind. That's blackberries. Never mind.
Well, how many do you
Blackberries
have?
counts.
Okay, I got 146 on the island.
Blackberries?
Blackberries?
Yes.
Well, heck yeah, we're done then.
Okay, and where do you gotta go again?
They gotta go into
Mr. Cheese chest next to the challenge board in the golden walnut room.
I've got a golden walnut.
Ah, okay, I'm going there now then.
God, I need to get me a horse flute so badly.
You do. Your life will never know peace.
Will you be able to afford it after this one?
Yes. But man, it's okay. I took one for the team. I went ahead and bought the Pierre's missing stock list.
No horse flute, no peace. No horse flute, no peace. Oh, there's a whole other chest in here that I forgot about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I had a chest inside of a chest. Yes? Hang on a moment.
Something about a milk container.
Tucker, are we out of milk? I'm trying to find that box. I thought it was at the kid's place.
No, it's in Mr. Key's place.
Mr. Key's place.
You know, the golden walnut door.
It's the cave where we go and spend all those tokens.
Okay, I see.
Is that where you put it?
No, actually.
Where did you put it?
Okay, so Rick.
What?
I was just going off of this page that says what color things are. It says that bait counts, but it's not letting me put bait in there. So we're gonna have to come up with a different red.
Salmon berries. We have plenty of salmon berries.
Yeah, salmon berry would be easy. Let's throw a bunch of sweet gem berries in there.
No.
Maybe not.
I just realized I never
cherry bombs would be super easy too. And how many cherry bombs can I make?
I never touched the golden nugget bucket.
I'm not gonna be able to run there and back tonight, I don't think.
No, don't worry about it tonight.
Yeah.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and put 31 cherry bombs in there, so that's something.
Okay, heading straight to bed. I was thinking of that big box in Lewis's house.
No, I said it was in Mr. Cheese Challenge Cave.
Yeah, you have to show me. I don't know where it's at. Ooh. Ancient fruit wine and star fruit jelly. And
you know what? I guess since I have a basement, I could start making wine too.
You could.
You don't need a basement to make wine.
No, but it's a convenient place to put barrels. And
it's a place to put
barrels and a bunch of casks.
And it's an aging process in the basement. So
neutral spirits.
So,
Stoker, do you think you can start brewing some Amontillado?
You know me.
Is it just me, or does it feel like these banana trees are not growing?
Maybe it just takes bananas a long time.
Right.
So, what kind of fruit?
Like a month to grow. They were only planted like 2 weeks ago.
I guess. It's just annoying.
What kind of fruit can I put in these barrels? Does it have to be grape, or can it be anything?
Anything. Any fruit can be wine.
Any fruit, or technically any vegetable, but vegetables only make vegetable juice, and you can't actually age that. It's worth less. So fruits.
Yeah. So stick to fruits. Make them wine.
Okay.
You see up here. There you go.
There we go.
This game lets you do.
You literally ran in the opposite direction from where I was going.
Oh, it's a cutscene here. Wow.
Right, there's a cutscene there.
Start doing it.
Because he's never been in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go.
No, that's not. I accidentally ate the spice berry.
Yeah, you guys were going out this while I was feeding the animals on the island. So yeah, I definitely.
How do I put them in the barrels?
Are you looking at the
hold
casks?
them and click on them.
Are you looking at casks?
I'm looking at what's in my basement.
Yeah,
those are casks.
Those are casks. You have to put
wine in
wine,
those.
cheese, something that will be aged goes into a cask.
Here we go.
Except
I have to.
You actually have to make it first.
You have to make kegs in order to make wine.
Oh, I see. All right.
So kegs.
I was trying to put the cart before the horse.
Yeah, kegs require wood, copper, iron, and oak resin.
Just regular wood?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just regular wood.
All right, so let me.
GC, your heavy tapper recipes in here if you want those.
Mm-hmm. Also, I got plenty of oak resin still in my barn if you need it. Farm.
Those Junimo chests intrigue me, but I want my horse flute.
What is a Junimo chest?
So a Junimo chest, you get 2 of them at a time, but you can have more. They all are attached to each other. So whatever you put in one.
So they're ender chests.
Yes, they're ender chests. Very good.
I don't think I have the recipe for the barrel.
Oh,
You
really?
I only have the recipe for the cask. It doesn't seem like it's in my list.
Keg.
It's
like on the second row on the first page.
Oh, he might not be high enough level farming though, Rick.
Oh.
He just hit 5.
Oh yeah. That's
I
level
don't
6.
have it.
You need to be level 6.
Okay, I don't
here,
have it at all.
Stoker, I'm coming back to the island. Just give me a second.
Oh, I was gonna go back to the island too, so it's fine.
No, not the island. I'm coming to meet you.
Oh, okay.
Holy crap.
Well, I got a crafting recipe for a mini obelisk.
Yes, those are, like I said, you can use those to warp around the island. Like you put one down in one place and one on the farm. So like one in my corner, one in Stoker's corner, you could warp between the corners.
Oh, that's
Mini
nifty.
obelisk. It requires solar essence.
Oh, we got plenty of those.
It's not a hard recipe at all, though, really.
No, it's not a hard recipe.
Yeah, we don't
Okay,
have.
so copper bars. Iron
Okay,
bars.
I can buy the horse food, and let's see.
Yeah, look through all the stuff, GC, since you haven't ever been in there before. Just go through the whole list.
Item placed inside will automatically be loaded.
I promise I'll be there shortly, Stoker.
Take your time.
I don't think I need a magic bait.
Where are you? You're in your basement still?
No, I'm in the southern part of my farm, but if you want to go to the basement, I can meet you there.
Deluxe fertilizer. Okay. That's good.
Let me hop on my horse,
Heavy
which ironically is taking. No, would have if I just come with you.
tab.
Yeah, these are aging casks. So once you have wine or cheese or any aging product, they go in here. And they'll start off with like a silver star, and the longer they age, and it takes a while, the longer they age, they can go up to iridium star, which is the best.
Right.
Also, you can completely rearrange these.
Okay.
It's ideal to rearrange them because they're not
for better. Like you could, no, not at all. In fact, like you can look them up. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but there are like most efficient ways to use the room.
Right.
So, but here, these are for you.
It's a computationally solvable problem in order to find the greatest amount of surface area that you can access.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
There's also best that you can do with a mouse and keyboard, and best you can do with a controller. Since you can't do diagonals with a controller for whatever reason.
Pressure nozzles. You guys got
Can you step out of the way?
No, sorry.
Thank you. There you go. Okay, you should be able to reach all 14 of those.
All right, I may have to use the mouse for some of them, but
Do you want me to rearrange them so you can use them with the controller?
it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
You
I'm
guys
gonna
got
grab my
pressure
fruit and
nozzles?
start putting them in here.
So I can buy those. Got everything else I need. Just
No.
I think find a pressure nozzles.
Looking for ginger, not having a lot of luck.
Have you checked the dig site yet today?
Yes.
Okay. Were there any worms in the dig site?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm still checking those for the snake spine, whatever it's called.
Skeletal hand?
No. The skeletal hand is in the back woods.
That's a new one.
Master hand?
What?
Jazz hands?
Did you say prehistoric scapula?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Scott Bakula never played Count Dracula.
That is a horrible thing to get out of.
Oh, I guess that's for Gunther then. Okay.
Huh?
The prehistoric scapula is for Gunther.
Oh, we don't have that one yet?
Apparently not.
I thought we did. I thought the only one we were missing was the, like he said, the hand paw claw thing.
Yay, Belmont.
But Belmont is chief among vampire hunters.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
'Tis not by my hand that I am once again given flesh.
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 Neat.
What is a man?
This is a man, but a miserable pile of secrets and lies. Now enough talk. Have at you.
Have at you.
Your lies are as evil as your soul. Mankind can ill needs a savior such as you.
You know,
I think they're nerds.
Like you guys.
I want to do another Castlevania playthrough, but I got sick of like the original NES play mechanics. Like maybe I'll do like the SNES one or something.
We need to do. Listen, the one you need to do is Symphony of the Night.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Because I know every inch of that game. And
as if you don't know every inch of every vampire game ever.
I mean, there's a lot.
Are you telling me you're not a real vampire?
I mean, I 200%.
Why would he want to play a whole bunch of games about slaying vampires then?
I can't get through them.
I 200% the game just because I wanted to find them.
Stoker, maybe you know this. What's the game that came out? I think it was last year, or maybe it was 2018. That is, you're a Victorian era doctor in England, and
keep going.
You give yourself a blood transfusion at some point, and it gives you vampirism.
I know the game. Keep going.
I mean, that's the concept of the game. I don't remember what it's called though.
I know the specific game you're talking about, and the title is also not coming to me, but I know it. I know the one you're talking about. It's it looked really good. I haven't gotten around to playing it yet, but
that's just one I can think of where the conceit is not you're a vampire slayer. It's you're like, well, I could solve these people's problems by just making them immortal by biting them, or I could be a real doctor.
Well, why would you want to do that?
Got a point.
Reminded of that Spider-Man villain who's like,
oh,
but with that technology, you could cure cancer. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
You're talking about Sauron.
Yeah, who is technically an X-Men villain.
Yes, he is.
But you know how
he's
the
actually
Marvel,
one of my favorites, and I think you can guess why.
The Marvel, the Marvel comics love sharing their villains around a lot, so
just as much as they like to share Wolverine.
Yeah, they do like to share Wolverine, don't they?
Yeah.
Wolverine doesn't like to share, though.
He never learned that sharing is caring.
And he's Canadian. What's up with that?
He is
What is
Canadian.
up with that?
He's from Alberta or something, right?
I think it's, yes, Alberta.
That makes sense. He seems very North, deep south, right? That's what Alberta is, right? It's the north, deep south.
Deep north.
It's the snowy regions, but yes.
Oh my gosh, I wonder how many other new things in this game are completely invisible to me. I just stumbled across the phone in the cabin and I can't see it.
We've discussed the phone before.
I knew that you had discussed that it was there, but I didn't realize that I couldn't see it. Like, it is completely invisible to me.
Yeah, the mod may not work very well with the update right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there's they're working on an update for the mod.
Oh.
Having a wonderful time.
Symphony of the Night is not on Steam, but all the other games are.
What's not on Steam?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh, yeah, that's not too surprising. I mean, you can get it for a mobile phone, though, so...
You can also get it on the PlayStation Network, but yeah.
Well,
yeah, you can. And, you know...
I got the,
Vampire, that's what it's called, just Vampyr.
Vampire?
Yeah, Vampire.
like,
Damn,
That sounds
damn
right.
I mean, it probably would just be pronounced vampire. It was like... it wasn't really standardized as IRE for a while. There was plenty of times when it was PYRE.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at the word like pyre.
pyre.
Or fire. Yeah.
Yeah, they're related. They are absolutely related.
Vamputer, turn me into a vampire.
Because they were like, this is how you kill them.
Oh no, GC. I just
it sounded better than Vamp to the Heart.
Very distinctive. Yeah.
Vamp knives.
that has to be an idea that's been done at some point, right? A vamputer.
Yeah.
Computer. I'm sure.
That sounds like something that would be on an episode of Gargoyles.
It was in a there was Femputer in Futurama.
Yes.
Femputer.
God.
I
Yeah,
got the
Vamp-
powerful enchantment on my pickaxe. Very nice.
I was thinking when people were saying Vamputer, suddenly I realized, did anybody ever make a Vamputer?
They did. They just haven't bought it yet.
Next thing you know, it'll be a Wordputer.
It's behind you.
That I'm not into inanimate.
Come on, it's a 2020. We gotta live wild.
Whereputer. Isn't that just like one of those? Isn't that just like an anthro robot? Sorry.
How can you have a
It's
robot?
literally a furry computer.
Like the Mega Man X Mavericks.
Is it like I'm picturing like a furry mainframe? Like it's not even like human shaped. It's this box.
Is that a protogen?
Even better.
Just a toaster barking at you.
Basically, the computer at
That's
night
what I mean.
grows fur. There, you guys have a Wordputer.
This seems legit.
Yeah.
Also, have we completed Cheese task yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god damn it!
Bad luck today.
The winners. This seems winter sale's coming.
Oh, you didn't
It's
know?
almost done, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going till
I thought it was early January, like first
January
week.
5th.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't be looking at this.
Do 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 do.
But Jonas.
Pam
Think
found
it's
a
sale.
beer in a drawer somewhere and gave it to me because she thought I could really use it.
Oh, I just found some wild feet
Well, let's see if we can
in the
do
ground. Wow.
this.
Let's see, so I have 59 of these to spend.
Okay. I'm going to go into the dungeon very shortly to see if I can pick up a Crusader sword.
I'm going to the volcano just to see if I can't get some ginger out of some enemies.
I'm gonna head down to the island in a sec.
Exotic double bed. It doesn't look cool enough to justify that cost to me.
Yeah, no.
Not yet.
Not exotic enough.
Not
Also,
bad
it doesn't
enough.
have 4 posters. Where's the practicality in that? I don't want your hat. I like my hat better. Don't know enough cooking for that. Got the recipe for the magic bait. You know what? I'll get the first galaxy soul.
Oh my
I'm
God,
just sitting on mine until I can buy all the galaxy souls I need.
Right. So let me read the updated version of this off the page. You can forge a galaxy soul into a galaxy weapon at the cost of 20 cinder shards. Doing this 3 times at a total cost of 3 galaxy souls and 60 cinder shards will turn the weapon into a more powerful infinity weapon. Less or more galaxy souls do nothing.
So basically, it's not worth it to do it until you have all 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense? That's what I was presuming.
Well, you know what they say about presuming.
It's presumptive.
It makes an ump out of you and me.
What? Okay.
I mean, it's perfectly clear to me. I don't know why y'all are having trouble with it.
It's that I'm not having trouble with it that makes me the most confused.
You know what? That's fair. Oh, hello, child. Running rampant through my house with no supervision. We're great parents.
Just the way you want.
I was gonna say, that's about what I expected.
Stoker, never have children.
Can't make promises.
Do I want Mega Man Legacy? Yes, I do.
Jonas, are you spending money?
I haven't actually bought anything yet. It's just there are things in my cart.
I was
Jonas, are
wondering
you
where Jonas went.
thinking about spending money? Are you committing thought crimes, Jonas?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me where the bad bit is, Jonas.
Are you trying to download a car? You wouldn't download a car, would you?
Download a car.
Let's see.
Who does that?
You wouldn't feeble a Breeblebrack, would you?
Okay, Douglas Adams. No,
Okay.
Everything is like 70% off, and their games are like $1.50.
You're $1.50.
So I'm kind of just.
Jeez.
What's wrong with it?
Ray was the buck.
Oh. And when you're done with Ray, you pass the buck. Ha ha ha.
Dun. Yeah.
This one's free.
You're free.
Okay, I should stop.
You should stop.
Don't stop, Jonas. Never stop.
No, I have to. Oh no, Tanuki Sunset.
Don't stop because I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
What are the lyrics?
That's beautiful.
No, keep going, Jonas.
Something the tiger.
Gameace, have you ever seen the video of Freddie Mercury enjoys a day at the park? Or Freddie Mercury goes down a slide?
Those are
I don't
amazing.
think so.
My favorite is
Stuck
Freddie
in the
Mercury
slide.
is born.
Yeah.
It hurts my brain, but it's funny.
Have you seen? No, the best thing about it is somebody made that entire video into a VR chat,
Oh, that works.
like avatar.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I literally I
just
talked. I'm sorry, go on.
play the video like as the model of Freddie Mercury, and everyone can just watch you get stuck in a slide.
So I talked to Penny, the character in the game, when she was on the beach, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed to be seen in my bathing suit in public." And inside, I'm like,
Wouldn't you have just died inside if in the furry mod she was a Finnick?
I mean, I would have probably married a different character if that had been the case.
I've not found any ginger today.
You gotta keep your business and personal life separate.
Nope.
Don't get your honey where you get your money.
What?
Don't get your honey where you get your money.
Oh,
they rhyme.
GC, what are you doing here?
GC, what are you doing here?
I'm here trying to get the ultimate sword of destiny.
But you could have just gone immediately straight to the top. You didn't have to go through all 10 levels.
Really?
That's what the little shortcut at the very beginning when you walk in is for.
Ah, I didn't know that.
How did you not know that?
Well, don't forget, I was feeding animals when you guys were going crazy in here, so I didn't
You
know.
said that like 3 times now, but you've been in this volcano like how many times?
To be honest, about 7 or 8 times. And I know you guys been at this like 50 times, I think.
I've been in here more than 7 or 8 times. This is true.
But I'm trying to make up for last time now, so.
Well, at least now you know about the shortcut.
Yes. I appreciate it.
You're gonna get blown up.
Yep. And now my maple bar's gotta save me.
Listen, everybody gets blown up at some point in their lives. It's a rite of passage.
Blown up, blown up, blown up.
Oh, why did I do that?
Okay.
Yeah, my pickaxe breaks all these rocks in one hit now that I have powerful on it.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It really is. Rick, did I miss you pass me here at some point?
I don't think so. I think I'm behind you. I took a different path through room 6.
I gotcha. I am on 8 currently. How many prismatic shards do you have, GC?
I have 1 on me.
And how many cinder shards do you have?
I have 43.
That will be enough.
Yeah.
Nice, Rick. Ooh. I get that double shot on them when they do the... Alright, 1, 2... Okay, just hit it.
Oh, those traps. Okay.
I think these yellow ones have less health than the orange ones.
It's possible, but I also think they do more damage.
Oh, they definitely do, because they can put the status effect on you. Burn.
Oh, that's right.
Yoink. Yoink.
Stay away from me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, motherfucker.
I did not touch her. I did not.
I did not.
Well, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Fed up with this world.
Hey, Ginger.
Hey, doggy.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
I feel like the room should have its own like call and reply script, like the way Rocky Horror does. You know?
Oh, GC. Okay, well,
surprised
you
it
can have
doesn't.
that, I guess.
I think there is.
That's
I know,
awesome.
like, there are screenings of the room where, for some reason, everybody throws spoons at the screen. I don't know what that is.
Can you see this helmet, Rick?
Yes.
You like it? Do you want it?
Do you need
What
it?
I enjoyed was I got to go with a friend of mine to see Riff Tracks Live do the room. And it's a good riff, but there are so many chunks of that movie where they just don't even have to say anything at all. They just have to be silent and let the movie be itself. Like, more so than any other riff thing that I can remember.
Okay, there's something on that helmet that I can't see.
Is it the thing on the back? Can you see like the plume on the
I
back?
can see the plume, but when you're facing forward, for some reason, there's like a black bar across the top.
Well, that's the plume again.
But I can still see the plume. It's just the black bar like behind it.
I don't know what to tell you. I can give it to you.
Ah, yes. How silly of me to forget that room. Okay. On the right side, I got a bunch of prismatic shards doing all that, so it's all cool. Now, to get some clay.
You know what? I'll take that. That works. So there's no reason that I couldn't use another iridium band, infuse it with another ring, and get like super awesome mega damage stuff, right?
I don't believe there's a reason you couldn't do that. No.
I mean, do
Okay.
the iridium bands stack?
I don't see why not. So the first thing that I combined was iridium band with a ruby ring. So I have plus 10% damage and then another plus 10% damage.
What are you trying to stack?
Damage?
I mean, through what items?
Iridium
I was going
bands.
to do another iridium band plus, and this one I was probably going to do an emerald ring or whatever the one that does extra critical hit chance.
There's another ginger. Another ginger.
I went over there earlier. How?
You didn't dig them all up.
As far as I
there
know,
were none
all,
over there.
as far as I know, all ring effects stack except the burglar ring.
Well, okay then. Stoker, are you on the island bed? Are you here sleeping?
I am on the island, but I am actually not at home yet. I'm racing to get there, though.
Excuse me.
Maybe you want this hat. I don't think you want this hat.
What hat is it?
It's a squire's helm.
Pretty attached to my witch hat, NGL.
Why wouldn't you be?
No, he's
What's that?
literally attached to it. It's grown into his scalp.
Yeah, I grafted
It's a little disturbing. Am I gonna make it?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Probably.
make it.
Aw.
We're not gonna make it.
No, we ain't gonna make it.
Why are there maple bars in the fridge?
More.
You already know the answer.
Yeah, GC put them there.
And maple bars just appear around Canadians.
It's true.
Just starting equipment.
It's dangerous to go home. Eat this.
Starting equipment that just sunk in with me.
It's actually their racial ability is they just summon maple.
Alright, guys, I got a confession. I'm trying to make a maple sword. There you got me.
Check before.
Good luck.
Shower us with good fortune.
Excellent. Volcano die.
All right, so what's this
Here,
helmet?
GC.
Ah, thank you.
Where's the
It's
helmet now?
I put it in the red chest.
Oh,
Refund from Pierre again.
Squire's
I got a
helmet.
frozen tear.
All right, let's see how it looks.
So apparently there's like grade A maple syrup and like grade B maple syrup, which makes me wonder if there's like grade F maple syrup that's just horrible or something.
Okay, that's
Probably
weird.
anything you would
This helmet
sell.
makes a sensor bar appear not on my head, but on my body.
That's not what Rick said. So that's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, Well, as amusing as that effect is,
Show
Yeah, go ahead and
And
throw it back
believe
in the
me-
red chest.
yeah, I just stowed it back in.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the dig site again, and then since we have best luck, I will be heading to the volcano.
GC, is light maple syrup or dark maple syrup better?
I say light is better.
Light is better? Okay. I wasn't sure.
Having haven't had much dark maple syrup, but the thing is, like, the reason I like maple syrup is like it's sweeter. I find dark maple syrup you can taste the flavor more, but I'm not sure how to actually describe dark maple, but it just feels like it gets close to molasses sometimes. I find.
Right. Yeah. I think I've only ever had like the middle kind, like the what is it, semi-dark?
It's fun to watch a horse disappear when it's summoned to somewhere else. You just see the horse and you're like, oh, it's grazing. How lovely. And then suddenly it's just like, pew, and it's gone. It's gone.
Where did the horse go? I don't know if it's gone.
And just like that,
if like a UFO came and just like pulled it up inside, it flew off.
Is that what a UFO sounds like, John?
I did a hand gesture.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like.
God damn it!
That was pretty good.
Did you find any worms on the beach, Rick?
I did not see any.
I did not look for any. Also, you weren't addressing me, but I wanted to be part of the moment.
No, please, by all means, Stoker. I think.
Go make double check.
I think the trees are taking up a lot of spots for where they could spawn. Somebody's already in here. Oh, it's the Stokes. What's up, Stokes?
It's me.
Well, blow.
Turkey all along.
Stokes is in the battle, man.
What's that sound?
I think it's someone's controller.
Oh, okay.
Somebody is playing something.
It's Rick.
I forget to stream onto the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
You didn't tell me.
I can't do it, so I wouldn't know.
They're probably on Twitch watching you.
Yeah, it's been going through on Twitch just fine.
Yeah.
And I've been mostly doing something else while listening and talking.
Yeah.
I can't reach.
And four of you are playing the game, so.
Yeah. And for me, it's not vital to watch the action in real time, though.
I've been playing Hyrule Warriors this whole time. I'm almost at 100%.
Nice.
I think I'm at the point where literally the last thing I have to do is just get all the Korok seeds.
Yeah, haha.
It's gonna be like 15 hours to go through every mission again.
Nice.
Get all the seeds. Maybe not that long, but it's gonna be a while.
It will be sufficiently leveled up for when the DLC inevitably comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of annoyed that like you don't get anything for 100% in Breath of the Wild, because that's one game where I actually felt like I almost wanted to 100% it, you know? Just because like I didn't want to leave that world.
You didn't.
Yeah, I'm still there.
But then you wouldn't have us.
And then Jonas is like I said, I didn't want to leave.
Sad.
But yeah. And as I understand it, there is still going to be an actual Breath of the Wild sequel. That was
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So
that was
The
announced.
big thing with that is
time ago.
Ganondorf being revealed.
right.
Well, that's basically what the trailer was. Oh, hey, Ginger.
And it makes me wonder if the timeline split in Hyrule Warriors has anything to do with the sequel.
I don't think so.
I would be surprised if it does.
I mean, the whole point of Breath of the Wild was to reunify the timelines anyway, wasn't it? So why would they split it back up?
Well, I mean, why would they do that? It's just weird to have that as a plot point in Hyrule Warriors.
I mean, you know, Hyrule Warriors even existing is a little weird.
Yeah.
Or he's just saying to you. I mean, that's fine with me.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, like I say, when you get dice,
when I first heard the first Hyrule Warriors announced, my immediate reaction was like, "This is gonna be the greatest thing ever."
Maybe a bit of an overstatement.
I really enjoyed watching people play the first one. I thought it was.
It was a pretty good game. I love the completionist video he put out recently. Where he was like, I 100%ed The original Hyrule Warriors, and it was like 10,000 hours. It was insane.
Not 10,000 hours, just like 1,000 hours. But
okay,
still, that's a lot of time. I've only put like 5,000 hours into TF2, and that's. I put way too much time into that game.
I think I might have 2,000 hours on Dota 2. That might be my biggest one.
I split too many of my hours up in too many games. I know I spent most of it on World of Warcraft, though.
Yeah, I decided early on that I was never going to touch World of Warcraft.
Yeah, if you discount MMOs, my biggest one's probably Phantasy Star Online with maybe 400 hours.
Yeah.
My biggest one with MMOs is Final Fantasy 11, which was 550 days.
Wow.
See, the funny thing was, I only got into World of War because I wanted to find one forever game, like a game that you never stop playing. And,
That's certainly their design.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
So you're saying you definitely got hooked,
Yes.
line and sinker.
They gave me what I wanted, and now I'm starting to realize.
And you gave them what they wanted.
Yeah. And the thing is, I've always said it though, but I always want to try an MMO where it would never stop. And now I'm starting to realize now it's you run out of gas eventually.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're still playing.
Theoretically, like having a hobby that costs, like $15 a month that also functions as a social experience isn't that bad of a deal, but
Well,
I pay more than that to play Magic every week.
yeah.
Oh my god, Magic.
To be
I
fair,
eventually gave up on Magic because I realized it would be cheaper to just take my money and throw it in the hole.
Same.
would you
to be
have
fair though, they do keep the service maintained very well, so I give them credit for that.
See, now that's why you gotta be like me. You gotta find the secret tech is to be one of the judges. That way you get free admission.
One of the things I would do at work, because we had people there who would play Magic, we were a big fan of the whole drafting thing. And what I would do is I had this deal with the guy who would actually buy all the cards, and he was super into Magic, and it was just, I could draft, but all the cards I drafted, like, they would just go to him, and I wouldn't have to pay. So I'd get to play for free, but I wouldn't have any cards, which was also kind of a boon in and of itself, because a lot of Magic cards are not worth anything, but still take up a lot of space.
True. Ask me how I know.
I went to a card shop with this gigantic box full of like 2,000 bulk commons and be like, how much you give me for this? It's like,
5 cents.
$3 for the box.
Yeah.
Like the actual box, not the cards in it.
I honestly could not tell you how many baseball cards I have.
You know what? I also couldn't tell you how many baseball cards you have.
I couldn't get collecting.
I got.
Go ahead.
Collect what, Jonas?
Garbage pail card. I did collect garbage pail cards. I don't have any more.
They,
the
still
garbage
have
pail kids?
They still have garbage pail kid cards. I watched people open some earlier this year.
Did you ever see that video of that guy who was just opening with gloves on, was opening very carefully unsealed boosters of Magic Alpha Edition?
Is that the guy that opened the Black Lotus?
Yes.
He pulled 2. He pulled two Black Lotuses.
You know that's not that big of a deal, right? Because you can look through the packs. They're not. They don't have an aluminum lining on the inside, so you can actually just see through the plastic.
Look, it was a big deal to me.
Oh. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but the really old packs, if you have one that has,
I didn't care that much back then.
know.
They were like, this is just a stupid card game for kids. Like, these aren't going to be worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh, famous last words.
Yep.
I mean, I could tell you stories like for days and days and days, like about a bunch of the cards that I have.
Good times.
Good times, bad times.
Yeah.
At times.
Yep.
Same bat time.
The name of the
bat channel.
It's the name of the episode of Chippendale Rescue Rangers that introduced Foxglove.
Chippendale.
Rescue Rangers.
You know, they had a cameo of the Rescue Rangers in the 2017 DuckTales, and it was really weird because none of them talked.
It is a little bit strange.
That is bizarre.
It was
Animals that don't talk. How bizarre.
Well, but
It might have been they were trying to hedge their bets and they thought they might do a series, but they didn't have
Voice actors lined
Yeah,
up.
probably.
yeah, they didn't have a cast lined up yet, and they didn't want to commit to anything.
I did enjoy that they focused almost entirely on Gadget in that episode, and I'm like, yeah, you know who your audience is.
Yeah. They knew.
They always knew.
Apparently, she's
I
popular.
mean, they've kind of been deliberately cultivating it for decades, so.
yeah.
I had to read up about it too. I found it humorous, but she's apparently popular in Russia too because she builds things, basically.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I'm pretty sure the fan service is there too, but yeah, apparently they love it when characters that like wench girls, that kind of thing.
Wench girls?
Wench
Girls
girls.
that wrench.
Like a wrench.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think
Same thing.
All right, I found another pair of mermaid boots if anybody wants them.
I want them.
Rick's like, yes, please. I'm at the
Sure, I'm a
island
mermaid
whenever.
now.
I'm back home right now.
Then I will see you tomorrow.
Okay. That will happen.
I'm glad to hear it.
Okay,
It's good to see you.
It's good to be seen.
Oh my.
Stoke. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, ow. Need to change how I was sitting. Either that or get a better cushion for this chair.
Who sold a ruby?
I didn't.
I was just throwing junk away in my inventory. So yeah.
Baby.
Rubies aren't
Hello.
junk.
Hello, little one.
Kitty?
Yes, hello.
I don't think I have actually ever heard what Kitty's name is.
Her name is Vanellope.
Oh.
Like from Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes, it was not the name that I gave her, but it is the name that her former owner gave her before he gave her to me.
Hey, Stoker. So, since you're still pretty low level farming, why don't you pick all the stuff that grows here on the island so you can get the XP for it?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You're not a bad idea.
All I have,
That's true.
all I have are good ideas. No,
Wish I knew the feeling.
Well, you don't
I'm funny.
Summoning me.
somehow we still are only at 56 out of 100 ginger.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I thought I picked more than
It's
that.
annoying.
It's weird and annoying.
Yes, it is.
And
It's a weird
also,
deal.
we still have no banana trees or no
Nope,
bananas.
they take a month to grow.
Good grief!
Good.
They really want to
That's-
make you earn that thing.
That's depressing and hilarious.
It's
I call
deprarious.
it deprarious. I am severely annoyed at the lack of worms here on the western side of the island.
You know, I'm pretty sure that's a sentence that has not been said prior to this playthrough.
Okay, 1 second.
All right. I'm gonna get on my horse and see what on the farm there is to be picked.
Blueberries, at least one pineapple. I think maybe a melon.
All right, I picked blueberries.
I wonder what this is.
Oh, mangoes.
Those don't count towards farming XP, but you're welcome to pick them.
Oh, well, that's good since I already did.
If you don't want them, I think they've been put in the red chest is where that stack is. I literally have not found any ginger again. Very annoying.
I'm putting in Discord, but here's my very brief stint as Slangerman.
Oh, nice. If I had a Digimon
That's such a hard choice, dude.
I'm
Go for the obvious first date or the one that appeals most to incredibly young.
100% I'd be Vidramon.
Shit. Hold on. Let me pull up the
Vidramon. I see.
I think that's what it's called. It's the blue one.
A man of good taste here. Not Xenon, but Vidramon.
Hold on, let me see if I'm thinking of the right one.
It's because Vidramon's actually mine.
Oh, nice. I would have been...
The Fire of Courage. Also voiced by Steve Blum.
So there is Vidramon. It looks like a very horny dragon thing.
No, hold on. It's not Vidramon. What's the one I'm thinking of? It's got like orange glove eggshell things on it.
That's Flamedramon.
Yeah.
So you... Everybody wants to be the same thing.
Well, because Vidramon turns to Arrow Vidramon, who has the big wings and is even more dragony.
The one back then, a lot of people I know when it came to like the best form, it was Xfeemon.
Does it turn into a mech?
It looks like it turns into a Gundam.
The Gundam one I'm trying to remember was Neo Vidramon, I think it was.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Oh yeah, hey.
Hello?
Well, of course, everything's mega form has to be some sort of anthro knight dragon kind of thing. But
otherwise, what's the point?
What was the one that it was sort of like an armadillo?
Armadillo-mon?
It was an armadillo. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there is an Armadillo-mon.
Yes.
I kind of like that design.
And he talked like with a Texan voice style, yeah?
It was an armadillo, but he turned into like that dinosaur that had the mace tail.
Yes, I'm trying to remember what the name of that one was, but
that was the dinosaur mace tail mon.
I'm on the wiki. I
can't remember the name of the dinosaur.
I don't think I could choose one.
Tail dinosaur.
Terramon.
Oh, you mean you're thinking of the dinosaur
Terramon.
itself, Ankylosaurus? Is that what you're thinking of?
So it's probably Ankylomon.
that's it. Ankylomon, that's what it
Oh
was.
yeah, you're right. Wow, there's like 6 different forms. Wow, okay.
Of course, that's what it's called.
So,
Oh my god, I am surrounded by these magma sprites. There are 5 of them circling me.
Ooh.
Make that 2, make that 1, make that none.
I don't know at which point Digimon became horrifically convoluted, but it is definitely extremely convoluted.
I really expected you to be like, I don't know at what point it became horrifically furry.
The problem with
it was always.
The problem,
I mean,
horrifically furry.
Automon has always been a thing.
Automon was introduced, obviously.
The problem with Digimon, they really didn't explain properly how the digital world actually existed. And basically, they just said, hey, let's make this show darker than Pokemon. And that's basically all they ever did, is they put viruses taking over things and depression and Leomon dying all the time. And
that's right.
Like, it was
It's
really...
not really a season of Digimon if Leomon dies.
Yeah. But yeah, the show was dark. They started going away from it right around, I think, Neo Digimon Wars, which was okay.
I think it was maybe season 5 where it had that quote kid who looked like he was at least like a young adult would jump 20 feet in the air to punch Digimon in the face, and that's how he digivolved his partner every episode.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of that either. That was weird.
Punched in the face, Dramon.
I didn't watch the original series. I watched... I always forget what it was called. It was the one where they turned into the Digimon.
That was season 4.
Oh, that's Digimon. It was actually both Digimon Tamers and Digimon Frontier, it was called.
I think it was Tamers was the one I saw.
Okay, Tamers is the one where their like final Digivolution thing with their partner was merging with the partner. Season 4 was the one where the kids just straight up turned into Digimon.
Yeah, they were the Digimon.
Oh, okay. Then maybe it was the season 4 one.
I watched 1 and 2.
Because I remember they didn't have any companions. They just had...
That's weird. I kind of gave up after season 3.
Yeah.
I'm not a true fan.
The games are still good, though. I'm not gonna lie. I still play the games sometimes. They're still awesome. But yeah, they really had a hard time trying to mix between dark and just fun times going around the digital world, because it's basically a gigantic computer world, and that's basically what it is. And it's funny too, because I realized after a long time the digital world actually has some Bible references and stuff like that in it, which is another reason I say it's dark. But they tried to make it basically the digital world basically reads into it too much, and they're saying, "Hey, the humans suck. Let's destroy them." And that's basically Digimon in a nutshell now.
Well, I mean,
You're telling me Angelamon was a biblical reference?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Shocker.
The funny thing is, in the original series, they tried to make it sound like the whole angel and demon things was not biblical references. But yeah, at that point, they basically were saying, yeah, you know what, we're not going to hide it. It's totally...
Was there ever a Demon Mon? Was a Demon Mon?
I think there was. I
know if there was a new season right now, they probably have a demonetization Mon.
Demonetization Mon.
There's literally Daemon.
Oh, I wanted it specifically to be called Demon Mon. Demon Mon.
I think Daemon was called Demon in Japan. I have to double check again.
It says funny. In Japan he was just Demon. Yeah, Demon.
Yes.
That's
in
hilarious.
English it's Daemon.
Oh, is that another journal page?
And Demon was literally the strongest dark Digimon too.
He was one of the 7 great Digimon lords, representing Jupiter and the sin of wrath.
That's all stuff that I associate with Digimon.
Children's show where you've got the 7 deadly sins.
Who's lost? I need to know.
It's anime.
I was gonna say this sounds like Full Metal Alchemist now.
Yeah,
which of course is a children's show for children.
Yeah, of course. It's a great show for children and animals.
It's animated, therefore that means it's for children.
Who can forget the Lady Devimon
It's a
versus
show that brings kids and their pets closer than ever.
Ah!
Like, what is this?
God.
This is an incarnation level Digimon. I've never heard of that before. Who's ever heard of that before?
You have to come up with new things. You gotta keep going higher.
I'm pretty sure they still stick to Mega Ultimate or highest, but I haven't capped up in a long time, so I don't know.
Legotron is just Stoker. No,
You're
those jokes are never okay.
Does anybody happen to have any solar essence on them?
On me? Good question. Let me
have
this
one,
thing
yes.
right.
Oh, never mind. There's a bunch in this other chest. I only saw it in the one chest at first.
Okay. I'll just put one in.
Giggling like a schoolgirl.
Oh, just that little. Oh, there's a pink ball in here.
I'm sorry for a second. Do you have the revised script for page 27?
Shoot, page
Talk
20.
about it. I know we did, but I'm actually putting it in the organized thing now, so it'll be there, and you don't have to keep like reminding me.
Why is there
I'll
like
check.
96 salmon berry wine in here? I'm putting that in the chat.
It'll be a minute or two, but I'll check. Okay.
Thanks. I'll copy paste it when you said it.
One of the things I really loved about Digimon back then, though, was that it was the first show with pets that actually were sentient. Like, you know what they were thinking. Sadly, I found out later on they were not sentient. They just basically were designed to do what they're supposed to be told. That's how it worked. Even their emotions were programmed. And I said, "Aw, come on."
Rude.
Oh, Rick, here's your.
In a funny way, it was
Fancy
like
walking boots.
in a funny way, Digimon was what I envisioned something like house pets being.
What?
Because they were setting the pets, yes. Setting the pets, setting the Digimon. You know.
Do you mean sentient? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sorry, sentient.
Okay, sorry.
The house pets had evolutions or like fusion modes with their owners.
Yeah.
I want to write that quick.
Go ahead, Jonas. You do that.
120.
Or even just fusion modes with each other, you know?
Oh, now
We just need Tara to get in to get some of those Dragon Ball earrings.
It's 1:30. How am I the first person to bed? That is
I lost track.
atypical.
I'm too busy here talking about Digimon. Hey!
Whew, and there's still someone who ain't in bed yet.
Wow, he made it to bed.
Talk about Digimon by sleep. Eh.
Going back to the original question, I don't think I could choose. I think Jonas mentioned Terriermon. Terriermon is very cute, obviously.
Was he the one with the gun hands?
Moment time.
And the very, very big ears.
He was
I just love
Bad luck today.
he could literally pass off as a doll. Nobody would question at that time someone going around the doll all the time.
Oh, you know it was cool. Itmon. He was cool.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
look, it's starting tomorrow.
The guy that would always love to hit on Renamon in a kid's show. Bada boom.
How do we feel about Wergarurumon?
Oh, let's see.
Where was his tail, damn it?
Oh, him. God.
You're right there, Jonas.
No, I'm just,
That's one word for him.
I saw like Rule 34 of him like way back in the day, and it was a big deal. I remember that, like 2007 or something. I'm like, is it true? With this thing out? You know, like it was like it was
an awakening moment.
Well,
Yeah.
it was just like it's just funny to think of how innocent.
You could do that? You could just go on the internet and draw things?
How did they not get put in internet jail?
Yeah.
Why were they not thrown in the Digidungeon?
Oh, hey.
There was a point.
Huh.
There was a point where like
Guess that works.
I just got 9 more ginger.
Well, yesterday I went through all the patches of dirt and used the pickaxe on them to untill them, and apparently the ginger spawns better when you do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see we're at 85 of 100 now. That's a lot of better progress.
They added a squirrel girl to Dota 2 recently. That caught me off.
Go back through again
Wait,
and
what?
pickaxe it all flat.
Suddenly I have to look this up.
She basically has the ability to plant trees, and she can tie people to them. She's a trapper. From what I read.
A squirrel with a crossbow called Hoodwink.
There you go, that's it.
Oh boy. This has a new favorite game.
If you ever want to play. God, I haven't touched Dota 2 in a while, actually.
That game was too toxic for me, honestly, but I played it because I really wanted to try Dota type games back then. But yeah, the game is really toxic, honestly.
Alright, I think I've reached my form in terms of rings.
Play it with friends, though. It's pretty awesome.
It can still be pretty toxic.
Yeah.
What community doesn't have toxic?
Yeah, but there's varying
League of
amounts
Legends, the fun game you play with friends online for fun. Does not have a toxic community.
Really?
Is that so?
I would say
the
maybe
fun game
Fall
you play
Guys,
online
because
with
there's no
friends for
chat
fun.
in that game.
Also, nobody.
I think League of Legends is important to exist because it sort of like has a gravity that pulls toxic people in and keeps them there. And if League of Legends somehow went away, they'd like spread all over.
So you're saying League of Legends is a toxicity black hole?
It's a quarantine, a containment area.
League of Legends.
I've never want to hear that word ever again.
I was about to say regarding that particular word, and we know how good human beings are at keeping those.
Honestly, yeah, games like Ragnarok, they didn't really have a toxic community, and that was a popular game at one time. I'm not sure what really attracts them these days. That's my big if with this kind of thing. Ultima, the first one I ever played, and I loved it to death, by the way. I still can't understand how people got attracted to basically killing the king in that game. Thanks, guys. Ruining a good game.
What's a paladin?
What's a paladin?
It's a nerd who tries to fight people with words.
It's what everybody pictures Cecil Harvey. The guy that has a bone for a tiara in his head and shiny, cool cape and rescues the Rosa, the white mage, and okay, I'm just blabbering.
I don't know what you're talking about. I absolutely never played Final Fantasy IV, and thus don't know that was a reference to it.
Yeah, anytime I think paladin to him.
I still have not played that game.
4? Oh, you should play 4. 4 is fun.
Wait, 4. Yeah, okay. I have played 4. 4 is actually the first one I ever played.
Same here.
I don't remember a ton about it because it was the first one I played, because that was the only time I ever played it.
It's on that master list of the storylines of Final Fantasy games. That's the one that's described as Star Wars, but the Emperor is an evil ghost on the moon.
I do remember having to go to the moon. 6 I have not played. That's the one that everybody's
6 is my favorite.
It's everybody's
6
favorite.
is easily my favorite. That one is the one that's synopsized as Star Wars, but the Emperor is killed off halfway through by the Joker.
Yes. He's right.
It's just like their equivalent of I don't know what the hero's journey is, so I'm just gonna call it Star Wars.
And Joker ends up blowing up the world. Thank you very much, Joker.
Well, I mean, the thing is that Square was really self-consciously riffing on Star Wars to the point of having characters in every game from 6 on named Biggs and Wedge.
The best characters.
I'd like to point out that Piet and Wedge are characters in Chrono Trigger as well.
See?
I think it's actually Piet, Biggs, and Wedge.
I mean,
See?
There's no doubt about it. Star Wars was one of their ways of getting the story ball rolling in the earlier series after the original Final Fantasy, which I'm not sure if the first Final Fantasy had any Star Wars references. I have to double check. It was more of a Dungeons and Dragons thing back then.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was what they considered their last shot at getting their studio to survive.
Yeah.
And hell did it work.
Which is why they called it Final Fantasy.
So they almost screwed it up with 14 version 1.
Well, you know,
that's
Square.
The first game of the Final Fantasy series that screwed things up.
That screwed it up almost to the point of them like.
I'm gonna say, what happened to 11, 12, 13? Like,
I was gonna say, like 12 wasn't great, and 13 just pissed people off.
Yeah, but I think 14 was the one that actually like nearly ruined them.
Maybe.
I guess I can kind of see that because it's
the
an MMO,
which takes all those extra resources.
Yeah, it just they cost them a lot more.
First too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but 11 was at a different time, and like the people who enjoyed 11 stayed with 11, and like 11 was passably good for when it came out, and it was also like the first good, using that word in quotes, MMO on a home console, not a PC. So it had a kind of a unique market going on, because it started before WoW did. It's like a year before WoW.
Yeah. Really?
But then 14 was atrociously bad in every way, like literally unplayable. Like top-end computers couldn't handle it on the lowest settings just because of how unoptimized it was.
Oh, so it was the cyberpunk of the day.
Like I remember like seeing a video comparison of like just selling like vendor trash to a vendor. Selling a single piece of anything took roughly 15 seconds. Selling just one item to a vendor while you're already in the screen to sell things took 15 seconds because of how just bad the lag was, how bad just everything was. It was not a playable game.
That's awesome.
Reminds me of how they screwed up the PlayStation 1 port of Chrono Trigger. That was a disappointment.
Yeah. And it didn't do the remakes of the Final Fantasy games didn't have that problem, sadly.
Sadly, I would say gladly.
I'd gladly. I would say sorry.
Because remember, I played the remake version of 1 and 2. That's how I actually played them.
I think that's how a lot of people played them.
Game Boy?
No, PlayStation.
Yeah, they did. What was it? Final Fantasy Anthology, Final Fantasy Origins, Final Fantasy.
Origins is the one that I played.
Yeah,
there's another one. What they call it though? Final Fantasy Chronicles.
Chronicles. I don't remember which one that one was. That's the one with 5 and 6 on it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Anthology was 5 and 6. Origins was 1 and 2. And then they released 4 and Chrono Trigger together. But again, the Chrono Trigger port was on. What time does this night market start?
It's Lego Tehran. 11 was the one with absolute virtue.
Tomorrow, doesn't it?
Does it start tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
I think it's tomorrow.
I must have misread something.
Yeah, no, it was good. I appreciated playing them that way. But the one game that I haven't played, and of course 6, big deal. Everybody wants.
6 has.
Everybody has always wanted me to play that game because it's like the Final Fantasy game.
It's got like that was the first. That was the first of the modern Final Fantasy games. That was kind of like the.
It's just funny because it's still on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but like it was in terms of the way its story is told and the themes and the scope of it. It's closer to Final Fantasy VII than it is to Final Fantasy V.
Yeah.
It's
Absolute
funny
virtue. I'll talk in this other chat.
because what I was going to say is 5, from what I've heard, is the most underrated of the Final Fantasy games.
It depends entirely on what you're playing them for. 5 has a fairly weak story, in my opinion. But
you don't want the evil tree?
That's the one. But the job system and the customization are very, very fun to mess with.
It pretty much transferred that over to Final Fantasy Tactics, the job system. That's how.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like it's the tactics version is a bit more complicated, as I recall. But yeah, 5 is the start of it, and 5 is also the first one to introduce Moogles, which is very important. That is an extremely big contribution to human civilization right there. And it's funny too, because the entire thing with Moogles in that game is that they are literally aliens, which is why they have little deedly boppers on their heads.
Deedly boppers.
Deedly boppers.
Yeah, they're deedly boppers, you know. Little hoodly hoppers.
Hoodly hoppers.
With jiggies.
Yeah, with jiggies. With smiggity hoogity flappers.
Yeah. They use them with single doodles.
Reminds me of those anglerfish that used light bulbs on their heads.
Now imagine a Moogle with a mouthful of teeth. It's like,
yeah, the wolf's gonna eat you now because you touched it. You touched its little thing that had on its head.
That's what you get for touching the Moogle.
What? Hang on, just momentarily, just briefly, I tuned out the conversation. Why are we talking about touching Moogles now?
We're not talking Moogles. Come on.
Yeah, you're touching the Moogle, Stoker. We know. We know what you did.
Are you calling me a Moogle toucher?
Yes.
I ain't not calling you a Moogle toucher.
Yeah.
Those are fighting words.
Deny it. Deny it. So you've touched the Moogle.
You touched the little thingamajig on its head.
You touched the ball. The lure. Whatever.
You've destroyed me.
Concede.
Oh yeah.
Never.
Final Fantasy Tactics. There isn't actually a perfect version of that game that's been released. The original PlayStation release has like really, really terrible translation.
Huh.
Point
Yeah,
that you can basically not understand a third of the story.
That's awesome.
Only I didn't.
The re-release on the PS Vita was significantly better, and I actually like the translation on the Vita, but
we made 1 gold.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But the Vita translation has another problem where they keep doing this with ports. They don't check the lag because if you summon in that game or use magic or anything with a flashy special effect in battle, it will lag the game to half speed, which is very annoying.
That kind of thing happened too on the PlayStation. You had a bad CD too. It was funny, but it was funny too because I was like, that black mage is short charging that fire spell for a long time.
It's a bunch of pineapple here on the island for you to pick, Stoker.
Oh shoot!
There's speaking of tactics, there's actually another channel on Twitch, Final Fantasy Tactics Battleground, where this guy set up this tournament making kind of thing where it picks random characters and monsters and puts them on teams of 4 and sets them to fight each other. And in the chat, if you've heard of Salty Bet, it's kind of like that, where you've got this fake money that you can bet on each of the teams and stuff, and you can use money to sort of make a self-insert character and put some of the parameters you want on them, and then sort of have yourself in that tournament.
I heard about that. I think that was a forum thing once. It was actually a forum thing. I don't remember what it was.
You had to bring up Salty Bet. Man, salty.
It's a little less salty bet.
Like, a salty bet when I found out about it. I don't even remember how I found out about it, but that is the closest to an acid trip I think I have ever experienced in my life.
There are times when it's pretty balanced and cool, and then there's times when it's like someone just went too far and then decided to keep going.
Exclamation point DBZ3.
All the DBZ characters, oh my god.
Always never bet on Dragon Ball.
Yes.
So basically, they turned Final Fantasy Tactics into Dragon Ball Z. Is what I think I'm hearing.
It happens.
I remember when I used to think Star Ocean was on Dragon Ball. That was because of how fast the last boss was. If you got everything unlocked, suddenly they were just like literally in a split second they were across the screen, punched someone.
Oh my goodness, there is a lot of stuff for me to pick. Oh wait, no, these actually aren't ready yet. But these are.
Pineapple should be.
Where are the pineapples?
They should be just right there. Also, I just finished the ginger, so we just need to ship 100 now.
Awesome.
Oh, there are the pineapple. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of pineapple.
I was looking for ginger, but I couldn't find any. Where'd you find them?
There's usually a large patch near the Professor Snail's little tent.
Oh, I just found that there's some more quests on the island. Pierre's Prime Pudus or Juicy Bugs Wanted.
Just a second, let me go back to my screen.
Okay, so what are they?
That is what our
Juicy Bugs Wanted. It's 100 bug meat. You get 3,000 G each, plus the quality bobber recipe, and there's a new cutscene outside of the fish shop the next time you go by. What was the other one? Pierre's Prime Produce? Yes. We might want to do that one because all it takes is 25 gold quality vegetables, new cutscene at the general store, 2,500 G each, and we get a mini shipping bin the next day.
Nice.
Mini shipping bins, if you remember, are shipping bins that you can put anywhere on the island.
Okay, I'll go for that one then.
Quick question. What year are you all on?
Three.
Yeah,
almost
year
4.
3.
Who cares? I read on Reddit that there's an event that is triggered at the start of year 3.
This is harvest gold quality vegetables.
They already did that. It's when they get to meet Grandpa again, and he decides whether you
live or die.
Does it have to be vegetables?
Vegetables.
It does say vegetables.
Okay, so all the fruit that I keep harvesting isn't going to count.
Yeah, because the quest line specifically says that he wants to offer high quality vegetables at a premium. Can we harvest them and give them to him?
Right.
Jonas.
What?
He's just like, right. I know what's up. I got you.
Yeah, I'm following everything. I'm completely well informed and up on all of this. I know it better. Nope, I know better than you are. Huh? Yeah. What's up?
Right?
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Stroke.
Stroke man.
Ow, dirt stroke man.
There's 42 ginger.
I already shipped it all. I already shipped 100.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
It should be done tomorrow. Also, it's Monday, so can we check Mr. Chi to see what the new thing is?
I'm going over to Chi now.
What the? Oh, yes, that's right. They're setting up the other thing back at home. Hey, wanna go?
Okay. We have Cheese Kindness. Give 50 loved gifts. Give 50 loved gifts in 1 week.
For 40?
For 40,
Okay.
yes. Or Keys Crop. I've hidden key beans throughout the world. Find them, grow them, propagate them, and ship 500 key fruit within the time limit. 14 days, 100 gems.
14 days?
Yes.
Dang. Wiki needs to update itself. It says 28 days. He probably patched that. Yeah, dude, I want to do that one. Let's hit it. Let's grow some chi fruit.
By the way,
Hey.
the night market's up tonight. I forgot to mention
Yes.
that.
Yes,
Where are
it
we
is
going
up
to find
tonight.
chi fruit?
I had a quick thing to mention, though. According to my screen, the ginger hasn't shipped.
It doesn't
Because
until it does
the
overnight.
process at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
How dare you question me?
How dare I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ace and Rick are nerds of this game.
That's a good question, Rick. I'm going to assume that we find it by doing stuff that we already do, and it's like a random drop. But maybe not.
The night market is now open.
Yes, it is.
And I think there's a new boat here. And he sells
Really?
candy canes.
It's
Thanks.
There's always been a guy who sells candy canes.
Okay, my bad.
first. I thought you said candy pants for a moment.
Candy pants. Candy pants.
Okay, come on. It doesn't take you that long to pour the coffee.
Mr. Candy Pants had
There's
a
a boat
son.
here with seashells?
Had a son, had Mr. Candy Pants.
Is that always here?
A what?
A boat with seashells?
That one, however, may be new.
Ooh, I like
Has
this snake art. I will buy this.
I don't know if I
In
should
the
try it.
original Lupini.
I have bought
Oh.
some snart.
Oh. It's a music game, okay.
That's always been there.
Oh, you talking about the mermaids? Yeah, that has always
Oh,
been there.
sorry. Yeah, it's mermaids, yeah.
Oh, that's not really a game.
Oh. Well, why they have it set up?
It's more of
like
an
that?
experience.
Ah, okay. Done with that then. Sorry, mermaids.
You know what?
Fish stew would be good for you because it's +3 fishing.
Oh, who's got the fish stew?
Yeah, her.
You got fish too.
I'll save that for whenever I'm ready to catch the next one.
No, I don't think I've ever bought one of those. I think I'll go ahead and do that though.
Hey, does anyone want to go fishing on the submarine, speaking of?
I do.
I'm a coming.
Alright, I'll wait till everybody's here. Well,
Ooh.
Everybody's here. Let's
okay.
go.
Feels like I got big.
I have no idea if there are new fish to catch here or not, but I kind of don't care.
and wept for there were no new fish to catch.
Yeah, the screen used to be locked here. Now it moves with you. Okay.
It's not moving with me.
Well, that's
I don't know what that even means, honestly.
Maybe you're just
Well-
not moving, Stoker.
Well, the sub was just big enough for everything you did was on the screen. But now it looks like it's moving with my person, so
Is your screen full size?
no.
That could be
Oh.
why.
I always
Oh.
play on full screen.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That's what the problem was. I usually play all my games on full screen, but this
Whoa.
Oh,
I caught a Ted
blobfish.
Cruz.
Nice.
Throw it back.
That's what I call blobfishes.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Oh no, I see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It took me a second, but
I live here.
the mental image in my picture. Yeah, the mental image, and I'm like, nope, now I see it.
Stoker, you bad man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm
that's
sorry. I
Ted
really
Cruz.
shouldn't say that about blobfish.
Absolutely correct. How dare you deface such a beautiful fish?
Look at y'all catching blobfish literally left and right.
I had the curiosity bobber, but it's already worn out now.
You know what? I actually did find one of those yesterday, but I put
there's
it
another
in the chest
blobfish
back on the island.
Such a perfectly normal looking fish, but people fucked with it, and so now it looks weird.
Yeah, it just looks like that when it's depressurized, I guess.
It looks like a perfectly normal fish in the deep water, under all that pressure.
God.
Record-setting sea cucumber.
Man, I'm catching
I mean,
up with
I wouldn't
seaweed.
mind some sea cucumber because you can make lucky lunches with them. But
seaweed, go away.
I can't catch anything but spook fishes apparently. Also, let's see if anybody catches a pearl.
Oh, that's it. I'm putting on the wild base. So
Oh, I caught a midnight squid, or squid night as I call it.
A memnite.
So
All
don't
over
let
the
me
place.
forget, Rick. I should probably build another fish pond and save one of these as many midnight squid, honestly, as we can. And I think that's one of the ways we can harvest squid ink.
Oh, well, if you need more, let me know. I've got some in storage already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Keeping them on ice, huh?
Yep. Oh, it's midnight. Midnight squid night.
I used my last piece of bait, so I'm done.
Oh, great.
Alright, that's the last fish for me, and it's another midnight squid.
Okay,
GC got a spook fish.
Let's all go be impatient.
I can't wait for that.
sleep.
I do like how we all go at once. That's fun.
Fast is the speed of light.
Very slow light.
That's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit.
Fantastic.
Y'all are all nerds. Every single one of you.
That's just a music reference.
Oh, I'm level 6 farming.
I told you picking stuff works.
Stoker, have you heard the Proto Man's album, A Night of Queen?
No, I don't think I have actually.
Check it out, it's really good. Like one of the best cover albums I've ever heard in my life.
Is it their best album ever?
No, they're pretty good all around. But yeah.
Hello, child baby.
All right. So it is basically midnight. Are we calling it here?
I don't know. Are we?
Yeah. I'd recommend we call it here.
Okay.
So we do get that solar panel recipe. That should be in your mailbox. So next time we can start using those.
Very well then.
That went by way too
just let you make
fast.
batteries when it's not storming.
It went pretty well.
Well, thank you all for coming yet again.
Yeah, it was good.
Hope you enjoyed our nerdy discussion tonight. It was pretty pleasant.
We have many. Keep coming back for more.
Keep coming back for more.
All right. Clever closing phrase. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nailed it. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Don't forget to check the comic. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, 3
Oh, yeah,
times
the
best.
comic's updating in minutes.